because there's not enough oxygen in your red blood cell. Each red blood cell, there's not enough oxygen in the billions of red blood cells that you have to go to the cell, to the tissues and organs of your, to travel through the blood to get to the tissues and organs of your body, right? Red blood cells don't have the hemoglobin, and iron at the center of the hemoglobin, deficient in iron, deficient in hemoglobin, deficient in oxygen. And that's what's making you feel so darn fatigued. It's a horrible feeling, isn't it?
It is. It just, and like all of yesterday morning, everyone kept asking me, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you want me to get anything?" And I felt so weird because I was like, I don't know what you can give me because I don't know what's wrong with me. I was like, I just feel out of it. I kept telling everyone, and it wasn't making sense. I was like, I'm not sick. I just don't feel well. I don't feel good. And I didn't know how to explain it to people yesterday, but I really was just fatigued. I just felt out of it.
Yeah. So with anemia, if you have a decrease in the number of red blood cells or less than the normal quantity of hemoglobin in the blood, that's anemia. You don't have enough red blood cells, or you don't have the normal quantity of hemoglobin in your blood. That's a technical definition for anemia.
Now, just getting into this conversation, can I just be anemic sometimes? Like, for instance, if I'm going through menstruation, is it possible to only be anemic during those periods of time, or am I always going to be anemic? Like, it's something I'm always going to need to keep track of.
That is one of the causes. That can be a cause of anemia. However, what this is telling me is that your diet is deficient
in iron. Gotcha.
Women have their period every month. If everybody went into a state of iron deficiency anemia every time they had their period, it would be a mess.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have that happen.
Right. So hemoglobin, it's all about the hemoglobin. What else can I tell you? The hemoglobin molecule, that molecule, which is found in the red blood cell, iron is the site, pardon me, is the site of oxygen binding. The iron is the site of oxygen binding in that hemoglobin.
Gotcha.
Okay? Decrease oxygenation. If you don't have enough oxygen, you're going to have exertion. You're going to feel tired. You're going to be lethargic. You're going to feel fatigued. You could have muscle cramps. You could even have dizziness. Iron deficiency anemia is the most common. 50% of cases of anemia, there are different kinds of anemia, Katie. 50% are iron deficiency anemia. That is attributable to a decreased dietary access to iron or infections. You're not getting enough iron in your diet. For example, in developed countries, I'm not looking at my boards because I'm looking on the same computer at my notes, so you're going to have to tell me when I have 30 seconds.
15 seconds. 10, actually.
All right. When we come back, I'll continue this conversation. This is very important. Many people suffer from iron deficiency anemia and other forms of anemia.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Talking a little bit about anemia. Didn't plan on doing it, but given that one of my crew seems to be suffering from it, then I'm going to talk about it because it applies to a lot of people. And again, anemia, there's different kinds of anemia. Iron deficiency anemia is the most common. There's anemia of inflammation, that's out there. Now, iron. Iron is, iron's a mixed bag. In men, sometimes too much iron can be very problematic, but iron is essential for cellular function. Iron is what carries oxygen to the tissues in the hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is inside the red blood cell. Iron is at the center of the hemoglobin. Oxygen storage in muscles is myoglobin, muscles. Making oxygen available for your cells to function is critical. You need oxygen to make ATP. That's why you're feeling so flat. You can't make energy. Body's not making energy. You need oxygen to make ATP. Okay? Starting to make sense now. Excess iron can be harmful. You got to watch. There's a thing called hemochromatosis. Some people have too much iron. That's linked to carcinogenesis. That's linked to atherosclerosis, osteoporosis. So you can have too much of a good thing. You got to monitor it. You need to, the process making new hemoglobin containing red blood cells that deliver oxygen to the tissues is called erythropoiesis. That's a fancy word to mean that's the process by which your body has to make new hemoglobin. Synthesis, the making of hemoglobin, is dependent on available iron concentrations. If you don't have enough iron, you can't make enough hemoglobin. And if you don't have enough hemoglobin, you can't get the oxygen can't attach to it, and you can't get the oxygen to the cells. What else can I tell you? There's so much I could tell you. I'm trying. You need about 20 to 30 milligrams daily of iron to make hemoglobin. Dietary iron, what you get in your diet, contributes about 12 to 20 milligrams of iron for body stores, to store in your body. From this, the body absorbs about 1 to 2 milligrams of iron per day. That's it. That's it. What else? There's heme iron. Heme, that's 10 to 20% of dietary iron that you get from your food. 50% of that iron is absorbed. What else? I'm going through my notes here. Your iron homeostasis, how much iron you have in your body, is affected by vitamins and minerals. And you need to have certain vitamins and minerals like magnesium, zinc, copper, and lead. And those get transported in the body by a thing called divalent metal transporter 1, DMT1. It will transport those. If you suffer from lead toxicity, that can inhibit iron absorption. So copper and iron work together synergistically. Copper deficiency can lead to an increase in iron tissue stores and decrease in iron availability. So that's why it's so important to maintain your total nutritional status needs to be across the board optimal. You have anemia from iron imbalance. That can be iron deficiency anemia. It can be anemia of inflammation. And then you can have anemia of inflammation with iron deficiency. I won't get into how that all happens, but you have different kinds of anemia. The odds on bet are that you have iron deficiency anemia. So we can address this. If you were my client, we could address this in 2 ways. First, I would tell you that you need to monitor this. And I would go back, and if you were my client, I would say need to go back to your doctor and in 3 months and get another CBC panel done, a complete blood cell count, CBC, complete blood cell count, and get your iron measured again. In the meantime, I would identify certain foods that you need to eat, and maybe I recommend putting you on an iron supplement. Now, what enhances iron absorption? Vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B6 and B12, copper, fermented foods. Okay? What will inhibit iron absorption? Calcium, vitamin D, and particular flavonoids, specifically polyphenol tannins. So it's a mixed bag. So you got to know what nutrients you need to take. Probably in your case, I would say, take a good multiple vitamin and mineral. Some of them have iron already in it.
Someone
What
had
are some?
Sorry.
Go
Someone
ahead.
had sent me a drink last night, oddly enough, from Floridix. They said this is what I used to drink. It was a Floridix drink, and I had never seen it before. Or like an iron pill is what the doctor told me. Go get an iron pill and just take an iron supplement.
No. You want to get constipated? Go ahead. Floridix, you just don't go out and get an iron pill. I'm sorry, with all due respect to your physician. Floridix is a wonderful product. I put my mom on Floridix. Look it up. Go find it, and then we'll talk about it. That is tell me when I got 30 seconds because I'm not watching that. Floridix is a wonderful, wonderful product. And I would recommend that. That's what I put my clients on, Floridix.
Yeah, she said it worked wonders for her when she was having her iron issues.
Who?
A friend in the building. You know her.
Yes, 100%. That product works like a charm. My mom used to have it.
20 seconds.
My mom had iron deficiency anemia. The nurses would always want to know, Dr. Garko, how do you keep your mother's iron levels up? We want to tell our patients. I said, tell them to go on Floridix. All the nurses would do it. We'll be back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
This is Dr. Michael Garko from Let's Talk Nutrition. Fractures caused by osteoporosis occur every 15 seconds, with 50% of women and 20% of men over the age of 50 suffering a bone fracture. First Creation Bone Health with Perculife contains a clinically tested and proven formula to increase bone density. Bone Health with Perculife contains calcium, vitamin K2, vitamin D, and Perculife curcumin, a patented and clinically tested form of turmeric. Calcium helps keep your bones strong. Vitamin D and vitamin K2 together help with calcium absorption, leading to the strengthening of your bones. And finally, Perculife curcumin, a highly absorbable form of turmeric, reduces inflammation and increases joint flexibility, allowing you to move and be more active. Go to bone50.com and order Bone Health with Perculife. That's bone50.com. Take charge of your bone health and protect against osteoporosis with Bone Health with Perculife.
The preceding
nutrition on this station.
If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.